Hello and welcome to Oweleketv News. I am Antonia Nwokolo. The news headlines. Opposition reps propose over 100,000 naira minimum wage. Obi calls for apprehension of criminals damaging Second Niger Bridge. On the foreign scene, Hamas signals post-war ambition in talks with Palestinian rival Fatah. And in sports, Man City drag EPL to court ahead of 115 charge hearing. Welcome back. Now the news in details. Lawmakers in the House of Representatives elected on the platform of opposition political parties have called on the federal government to implement a new minimum wage of more than 100,000 naira to assuage organized labor. After a series of meetings ended in stalemate last week, organized labor embarked on a nationwide strike on Monday, which grounded economic activities across the country. In an interview with The Punch on Tuesday, the minority leader of the House of Representatives, Kingsley Chinda, lamented the condition of the average Nigerian worker, stressing that failure to pay a living wage was a constitutional breach. The House of Representatives Committee on Ecological Fund has said that the National Assembly will support Kebbi State to mitigate the negative impacts of climate change. Deputy Chairman of the committee, Honorable Shino Oyedeji, who said they were on a nationwide tour to assess the deployment, management and impacts of the Ecological Fund, he called on the state government to share with the committee the challenges being faced by the state on ecology and utilization of the fund. The Nigerian Customs Service Western Marine Command on Tuesday handed over 17 sacks of cannabis sativa containing 1,257 parcels worth 96 million naira intercepted along Bar Beach in Lagos State to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Speaking during the handover at the command in Apapa, Lagos, the Customs Area Controller of the command, Paul Bamishaye, said the officers of the command, in a bid to purge the western waterways of smuggling activities, intercepted the hard drugs weighing 609 kg. He stated that a patrol team at the Bar Beach station received credible intelligence on the movement of a boat on the high sea carrying suspected contraband items. Let's go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. The Police Service Commission has announced the approval and the release of a list of 10,000 successful applicants for recruitment into the Constable and Specialist cadre of the Nigerian Police Force. In a statement on Tuesday, the spokesperson for the PSC, Ikechukwu Ani, said to ensure fairness and justice in the recruitment process, the Commission worked with relevant stakeholders including the Nigerian Police Force, the National Assembly and the Federal Character Commission. He added that the Commission ensured equity in the spread of successful candidates across the 774 local government areas of the country. The 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has called on security agents to investigate and arrest criminals vandalizing critical infrastructure on the Second Niger Bridge. Obi said the vandalization of the critical infrastructure on the bridge was capable of causing grievous harms to commuters. Reacting to a video on his official X handle, Obi described the vandalism as an act of sabotage which must be condemned. Electricity supply has been restored to parts of Nigeria 2 days after striking Nigerian workers shut down the national grid. Emeka Eze, head of corporate communications at Enugu Electricity Distribution Company, disclosed to Daily Post on Wednesday that the DISCO started receiving loads from the national grid around 6 p.m. on Tuesday. The transmission company announced earlier that the gradual restoration of power supply after organized labor on Tuesday suspended its strike action. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, deep divisions will limit progress at reconciliation talks between Palestinian factions Hamas and Fatah this month. Conversations with 5 sources in the groups indicate, but the meetings highlight that the Islamist group is likely to retain influence after Israel's war in Gaza. The talks between Hamas and the Fatah party of Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas will be held in China in mid-June. According to officials from both sides, they follow 2 recent rounds of reconciliation talks, one in China and one in Russia. The next meeting will be held amidst attempts by international mediators to reach a ceasefire deal for Gaza, with one of the key sticking points being the day-after plan, how the enclave will be governed. In entertainment, Joseph Aloba, father to late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, also known as Mohbad, was on Monday grilled by officers of the Force Criminal Investigation Department Alagbon in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State over a petition filed by Oba Said Elegushi, the head of the Alobo legal team, Monishola Odumosu. In a statement on Tuesday, said the petition borders on cyberbullying, cyber-stalking, and criminal defamation. Odumosu explained that the allegation came on the heels of an interview granted by Aloba recently. The petition was written by Oba Said Elegushi, who alleged that during one of Mr. Aloba's interviews with a London-based blogger, he was criminally defamed. And in sports, Manchester City have begun legal action against the Premier League. City are trying to end the Premier League's associated party transaction rules. ATP rules essentially target commercial and sponsorship deals with companies owned or associated with the same club owners. They stipulate that such transactions have to be independently assessed to be of fair market value, but City believe the rules are unlawful, and in a 165-page legal document, the champions insist that they are victims of discrimination. The rule was brought in December 2021 after Newcastle were taken over by Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. The legal dispute will be settled during a 2-week arbitration hearing beginning on Monday, June 10th. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Opposition reps propose over 100,000 naira minimum wage. Obi calls for apprehension of criminals damaging Second Niger Bridge. On the foreign scene, Hamas signals post-war ambition in talks with Palestinian rival Fatah. And in sports, Man City drag EPL to court ahead of 115 charge hearing. And that's the package on our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Many thanks for watching.